As you can see, Bitcoin is looking so healthy, and I'm seeing a breakout happening very, 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 very soon. But welcome everybody to Crypto Angles podcast number 74. My name is Kalita Salia. If you're new, if you're not, then welcome. I'm a mother, a real angel, and of course, I dabble in crypto. That's why you're here. So, on my channel, I combine astrology of the sky with the crypto market to see how it may be impacting it or not. So it's not mainstream Western astrology. It's basically the sun, moon, and stars that you see above your head every single day, as that is the most accurate. So if you are new, the usual order of the video is we'll look at some gematria connections, but there's none for this video. Then we'll look at the astrological story of this cycle to see how it could be impacting the crypto market. And then we'll look at the technical analysis for Bitcoin, XRP, and the DXY. And I'm a little frustrated. I already recorded this video and then my laptop was just like, no. So I've had to do it again. So we're going to kind of go through this super, super, super fast. So anyway, here we are. We're on the 28th. Bitcoin looking hella healthy, as we said. And the most important thing for me, this cycle is going to be this new moon on the 1st of November in Libra. So when it is the new moon phase, price likes to find its new resistance level, meaning we'll be pulled up into our new moon. Okay, our new moon is the red ones, full moon is the white. So that's basically the anticipation of what will be happening. We'll be being pulled up. So the question is, where will we be pulled up to, and what will our resistance level be? Well, let's finish off the astrological story. So do keep that in mind. We are going to be in our new moon phase up until the 6th of November, where price from pretty much from now up until the 6th of November, price will be trying to find its new resistance level. Okay, its new resistance. And we've got these two elements as well, which I do feel plays a role. And also, if you don't know, the reason why astrology has a big impact on the crypto market is because it impacts people's decisions, choices, and things of that nature. So obviously, choices, decisions will be impacted from the luminaries above when it comes to investing into the crypto market. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. But anyway, Mars going into Cancer. Mars represents your drive and your passion, your natural drive and passion. Cancer fuels the fourth house, so that's around home and family. Cancer is very nurturing, it's very mother like, it's fueled by the moon, so it nurtures and grows things and also protects. So I do find this interesting because I am seeing growth coming into the crypto market. It's inevitable at this point. We're going to look at Bitcoin stock to flow model, but it's happening now, people. It really is. So Cancer is about nurturing and growing. People's natural drive and passion will be about nurturing and growing elements in their life. But of course, we're focusing on crypto now. And the crypto market is getting ready to grow. So I do find that interesting, along with the sun entering into Libra. And I mentioned in my last video with Mercury going into Libra, we're getting that Libra balancing energy come in. So that balance within the market should be coming back, because after the solar eclipse, the eclipse season in April, the beginning of this year, the market has been in a downward trend, but the trend is about to end, so it's no longer your friend. Yeah, so it's like we're operating through the lens of creating that balance when it comes to the market, creating that balance, as well as growing and nurturing it. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for this astrological story. um we'll cover that in the next video. Let's just focus on the three, as yeah, we'll cover Mercury in the next video going into, what is that, Scorpio. That's interesting. The only thing that's telling me is, even if something in the market after this point comes out like, oh my days, this isn't going to work, or where people lose a bit of faith in it, just be aware of that. If something like that is to pop up, surely we're going into we touch into Ophiuchus. and then Scorpio again, and then it retrogrades and goes back. Fascinating. Isn't this the election month? So just be aware of that. But yeah, be aware. Okay, this is the election month in America, isn't it? So something may come across as like, oh, what's going on here? It may seem a bit weak, but whatever happens in this month, really it's very powerful, and that's the strength of it. Okay, that's Scorpio. But anyway, getting a bit sidetracked. That's what I'm seeing for this astrological story this cycle. So let's just take a quick look at the Bitcoin stock to flow model first. As you can see, it is turning orange, 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 even lighter orange. Like, it's undeniable at this point, people. Look, once it does that, it's ready to move, and Bitcoin is ready to move. Just as I says, we are going to be pulled up into our new moon. We're going to be pulled up. So what would that look like? Clearly we're here now. We've got our support coming in nicely. So this is getting ready to break out of this, and like I said, this is the second time I'm recording this video. So the candle wasn't even this high. So it's moving, y'all. It's moving. So it's looking good. It's looking good. So the question, like, obviously, is where will it be pulled up to? I'm gonna just put my messy drawings on just because I've already kind of done it. So I'd like to say conservatively, let me just make it a bit smaller. Oh, what have I done? Conservatively, I'd say to this blue zone, basically price coming back and just testing its all-time high, basically. And I'd say that conservatively, I feel that that's easily possible for Bitcoin in the space of time. How much percentage is that? Just from here to there. 5%. That can do that easily. So I'm saying this as a conservative point of view. If our new moon is to come up here, we could easily be pulled up to that level to retest our all-time high. But there's also another option. We could in fact be pulled up higher. Where that would be, I'm not sure, because it would enter into price discovery, but there's still a chance of it being pulled up slightly higher, and instead of us getting caught here, we break through this zone and then come back and retest it. So there's two options there. This is definitely the more conservative one, but if there's a lot more like energy and momentum, I wouldn't be surprised neither if we do break our all-time high and then just come back and retest it. Even if it's, I'm not saying no dramatic pull up, but just above our all-time high and then down. Um, so that's an option, but conservatively, like I says, is definitely reaching its all-time high or testing the levels during this new moon. Quick look at the RSI. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this was not looking like that before. It literally wasn't. I only tried this video like 2 hours ago, but anyway, it's moving. It's definitely looking healthy. The MACD, we're entering back into green territory. I just want to show you the W time frame because I really liked this candle. I'm gonna hide the moons, but I really like this candle formation. It's really showing sign of strength. We were trading within this zone for a very long time, since April. Was it since April? March? Oh gosh, since March we're trading in this zone, and we have broken out of it clearly on the W time frame. We've retested it, and then we're making our next move up. So this is looking healthy in and of itself, and we've got this whole big, I have shown it before, but we'll show it again if you're new up in here. If you are new, please give a like on the video. If you like my astrological story and my technical analysis, like, help your girl out. But anyway, we've got our big cup and handle pattern right there, and this red line is the potential measured move of this cup and handle pattern, coming in at 1017 to 1018. But I think I put it a little bit low, so I'm just going to say it's quite easily 120 per Bitcoin. That is amazing. Like, that's wild. But this has been like 1,000 plus, over 1,000 days work that Bitcoin has been doing here. So it has it's ready to pop. Like this is ready to pop, and we're seeing it in real life, people. We are seeing it in real life. Looking at the RSI on the W time frame, this is just looking healthy. It's ready to make its next move up, like I says, to be pulled up into the new moon. And yeah, we're entering into the green territory. It's really good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Just see some of the RSIs. Oh, so on the W time frame, being supported nicely. Being supported nicely on the W time frame. It really is. Have I put both of them there? Yeah, again, supported nicely even by the 8 following up, which could give it its momentum to go on up. Let's look on the daily at these moving averages for you. I'm trying to do this quick. I'm trying to do this quick. And it's just even more simpler when you look at the line chart. Just look at this. Come back, retested it, and it's ready to go up. Like this is a conservative move, like to back to its all-time high. But honestly, it is happening, people. Even on the daily, we are being supported nicely. And I mentioned before, this cross to me, I feel will give it extra momentum when the 200, the green, crosses over the 50 or 55. Once it crosses over that, I can see how that could give the price momentum to continue to the upside. All right, all right. And looking at this one, fully nice and supported. There's not much of a gap between them, which is, again, that's like a sign of strength for a bit more upward momentum. And this thing is moving as we speak. I feel that's it. I want to keep it quick and close, close and quick, quick and close. But that essentially is what I'm seeing. We shall be retesting our all-time highs very soon, but will we, while we're still in the new moon phase, will we be pulled up higher and literally enter into price discovery in November? Like I don't see why not. Like honestly, quarter four, Bitcoin will be reaching price discovery. It's like it's inevitable. But will it happen in November? Will it happen in December? Oh, we have to wait and see. But yeah, it's looking hella healthy anyway. Bitcoin is. Gonna jump onto XRP in the hizzy. So XRP is looking weak as fuck. It's looking really weak. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking weak. Um, I mentioned before in my last video, if you just put the candles back on, and if we just hide all of this because we don't need it for now. I did mention in my last video, as XRP was trading just above this red line here, I says we could well, stay on top of it and kind of like trade down until moving up, but we broke below it. Why these red lines are important to me is because it reached this is since XRP's all-time high. Okay, so you've got the one red line is where the body of the candle went to, and then the other red line is where price wicked to its only ever all-time high. um so the trend line comes all the way down and it crosses over. So I find this fascinating. Reason being is because, how do I reset the chart? Hold on. I find it fascinating because I thought, yeah, it's definitely a sign of strength if it stays on top of it, but we have come back underneath. However, again, with this blue parallel channel, we have been in this parallel channel since inception, pretty much. This chart doesn't show it all, I don't think, but we were in it quite a lot over this course of time. It was our support, our resistance, and so on for a very long time. So now we're clearly back in it again. We're clearly back in it again. And look, we're literally at the apex of these red trend lines as well as our parallel channel. So this is just telling me there's not much room for XRP anymore, for any more downward momentum. It may play with this zone a little bit more, but I am seeing eventually it will break above it, and that may be the last time it's this low, like underneath this parallel channel. Like I said, I was anticipating it to probably stay above it, but it did fall below. But I did mention I don't see it going any lower than like this point, any lower than this parallel channel. I feel if we were to even, like, we weren't out of it for long there, a few days, but if we were to keep doing that, then it would just be super super weak. The fact that even though it's clearly suppressed this coin, but the fact that it's just holding within this parallel channel is showing a bit of sign of strength. Because even though we had this little wick out of it, the body of the candle was there. If you were to put it online, you wouldn't even know it went out. Okay, so that's good. It's showing a little sign of strength basically. Oh, and if you can see, we're kind of touching above the lower red line, so a bit of sign of strength. And of course, because we're anticipating price to be brought up to its new resistance level, it's literally just seeing where that will be. Yeah, because the moon will come in, and ideally this is our next zone. This is our next zone that we kind of have to tackle. So conservatively, we could be pulled up to that point, though it would be a bit more better and healthier if we at least attempt this white line. Yeah, so we just way past that point and at least attempt this white line. So it's like my minimum target for this new moon for XRP is 55 cents, around about that region. But it would definitely be better if we reach that 57 cents. But like I said, ultimately, we want XRP to pass. What's this? This target at 64, and even better, we want it out of the parallel channel, or at least just on top of it at 66 cents. That's when it's more like yay. But right now it's definitely being very 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 suppressed. um yeah, just looking at the RSI, we did have quite a little bit of upward momentum, so we may get a teeny bit of retracement before trying to continue up further. And the MACD, is red. It is red, but you know how it's gone like a bit smaller with the green and then a bit more tiny with the red. We could get like bigger green. I don't know. We'll see. That it should be upward momentum eventually because we're going into this new moon. Um, yeah, we are. Looking at the moving averages earlier, it didn't look healthy. I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of like yeah, price is just underneath them all, which isn't good. It's not good. I feel what will give us a bit of strength is when price at least gets above the 8 moving average, which is the red line. So it's got a lot of work to do. But like I said, Bitcoin moves first anyway. So Bitcoin will do what it needs to do, and then it will pull the rest of the market with it. So I do feel XRP may hover at these levels for a little bit until that full moon, new moon energy actually kicks in to give it its momentum above these zones. Because again, with these moving averages, it's underneath them all, so that could just keep it stuck there for a little bit longer. So do keep that in mind. Something I forgot to put on. Yeah, here's the moon. See, XRP even went lower than its full moon. But something I forgot to put on, which I did put it on my other video that wasn't recording. Have to just check. Yes, it's still recording. Was the Bollinger Bands. I'll put it on for Bitcoin as well. So yes, fascinating. This is at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. So again, it's just telling me even if it's suppressed even more, there's just not a lot of room here. So it won't last long, even if it's suppressed for a while, before it attempts to, of course, reach the upper end of the Bollinger Band. So that's coming in a bit higher than where I drew this moon, but it's more about closer to where this white line is. So that's why I'm a bit more optimistic. It could be reaching that zone. Check out the Bollinger Bands on Bitcoin and how it's moved. Should we look at ETH? So Bitcoin, look how it just was nicely following it, following it, following it. And again, I feel it will try and reach and stay at the top of the Bollinger Band because it's finding its resistance level. Um, yeah, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, XRP really needs to is suppressed. It just has to deal with these moving averages. But like I said, Bitcoin is gonna move first. So let's take a look at ETH because why the fuck not? So anyway, Ethereum, fascinating, fascinating. Oh, we've been in a sideward range for a while, haven't we? Just there. How long has this been? Mm, 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 mm. 86 days. 86 days we've been kind of trading sideways. We've just been bouncing off the top and the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. So that's interesting. I've not done much technical analysis for Ethereum. Let's zoom out. Let's look at the W time frame. Ooh, get rid of the moons. I drew a fib. For what reason did I draw that fib for? Oh, oh, I don't know what I drew that for. I can't remember. Anyway, let's get rid of it. I'm not going to put fibs on in this video. In my next video, I'll definitely do more fibs. I would need to rub up on my skills of fibs, but anyway. Um, Obviously, it's going to be out here following Bitcoin anyway, but let's just throw in some lines because why not? Why not throw in the lines? So it's clearly at a zone right now, which is interesting. Having the new moon, full moon coming already, it's got its support already. So it's about obviously being pulled up to its next level of resistance, which clearly we're here now. Oh gosh, it's like if it's pulled up just to the last support part, it's not going up very high, but I do feel it will go higher. Mm. ETH. Yeah, so that's not very high. I feel that could easily be done. But conservatively, it would just be tackling back at these zones again with our new moon. But we could be pulled up to reach to the higher end of this zone, get our resistance level, come back, and then fully break out of it. So yeah, sideward momentum, but obviously it's going to just follow what Bitcoin is doing anyway. Do you think we'll go lower? I don't know. MACD seems like it's getting smaller on the red. So the downward momentum's definitely ending. It's definitely ending. Like I says, like Bitcoin clearly looks like, yeah, that's clearly ready to go. But with Ethereum and even XRP, it looks a bit like on the MACD or the RSI, like it does need to finish a little bit more of its downward momentum, even if that's just sideways for it. But like I says, they usually move after Bitcoin anyway. So it's all right, no matter. It no matter. So let's just get rid of this. Let's go into the DXY and then we're close. So the DXY, as you can see, it's just had a lot of upward momentum, just loads of upward momentum, but it does seem to be stopped out here. Do you think, because looking at the RSI, oh no, it's turning. You see, when I recorded this before, it hadn't turned. I don't know if you can see that. Zoom in more. Can you see on the RSI it's starting to bend here? Yeah, when I was recording before, it wasn't doing that. So yeah, that's kind of just confirming to me it has definitely it's worn out in terms of upward momentum. It's definitely worn out and should be retracing. Because I was gonna say, if it's not, we may have the possibility of it trying to reach this top high. But it does seem to be a bit worn out at this moment, this present moment and time. Had a lot of green and it's fading, so the red may kick in soon. And it makes sense to me personally. Sometimes they correlate and sometimes they don't with Bitcoin and this, but yeah, it makes sense because if Bitcoin is getting ready to be pulled up to its new moon, its new resistance, this in theory should be doing the opposite. So Yeah, like I mentioned, this Libra balancing energy is coming in with our sun going into Libra as well. And I know some people may think it's already Libra. Isn't the sun already in Libra? Well, let me just show you. No, it's not. You can see the date here, 28th from London time. Here's the sun. This is Virgo star constellation. This is the exact time right now. And here's Libra. So it's going to enter it this cycle, okay? It's getting close to it, but it's not there yet. So yeah. Um, where are we? I just had to throw that in there. But yeah, that's what I am seeing with the DXY. We've had a lot of upward momentum, so it does need to retrace back very soon. But it is happening, people. Let me not keep this video too long. It's basically happening now, right before our eyes, and it's amazing watching this in real time turn into orange. It's fascinating. So yeah, if you did like this video and like my calendar, feel free to grab it. There's a sale going on. Make sure you stick around because the new calendar 2025 into 2026 will be available in November, okay? And the diary should be available in December. It starts in April, all right? Starts in April, finishes March the following year. So this one, clearly not these. But if you want to backdate and test things, you're more than welcome to grab this. So yeah, this one does finish in March 2025. So there's still time if you do want to get it, and make sure you stick around for the next one. But yeah, if you did like this video, my technical analysis, and my astrological story in combination with the crypto market, do let your girl know, like the video, share it, comment. It will just help. Your girl would really like to get paid from the amount of effort I put into these videos now. It would be lovely. So if you can just help just by simply liking it, I'd really appreciate it. This was Crypto Angles podcast number 74. The bull run is happening imminently, people. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Angel out. Bye.